June 5/14. I'm just warning you. Yeah, I don't get in trouble, and you don't get in trouble. Everyone likes to get in trouble at some point. I'm gonna get in trouble when I finish ARR and I get spanked. I get spanked in the ass by Sony Music Entertainment for having answers, because they like to do that. Even if I mute the music, they'll still find a way.
Yep.
Because it's not background music, so I can't mute it. I can skip it though. Anyway, port 15. Finally get tightened. Finally get tightened. It's not having ability. I can finally get the thing, but I don't show myself as live. Can you see the stream, Pat?
Yep.
You can?
Yep.
I don't know what this fucking thing. Oh, there it is. There we go. Thanks. I'm going to finally go and get shield toss and not piss people off in dungeons. Milia. Hail Mino, you come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. Numerous Flames and Raspberries have both requested the guild's assistance in maintaining security at camp at the Dry Bone, and I just skipped the Amalja and remained in caravans for reckless abandon, creating significant disruption in trade. Urdar has long troubled history with the Amalja. No raids, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Bless you. Go to Camp Dry Bone and search for these raiders. Mino, I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one or more in one information. You can now speak, Hostipoos. Hello. Well, I'm saying you can now speak on in a cutscene that I have to require to speak out any.
Bedtime story.
He's already heard it. He's read it and heard it so many times.
Oh yeah.
How many times have you played through as a gladiator?
2 times.
Goatees, I am not going to be killing you yet. I'm going to go and kill some frogs. Get down, they're still here. Who's still here? Motherfucker. Don't worry, sister. I'll be fine, although maybe not when the first sword is done with me here. Go and tell her that the Amalja are dead. Leave the merchant to me. knew I was right to send you, Mino. You've done us proud. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on his swordplay like this? Aldous. You remember me? How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? Brother. You. Good to see you too, Melinda, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive. Where have you been all these years? Answer me. What, me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Damn it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead, and for you to now walk in here as though nothing ever happened. Have you forgotten how you dishonoured us? I should cut you down where you stand. Oh, that's the Melinda I remember, all fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face still contorted itself into some terrifying shapes. Don't pout, girl. Just having fun. But as you wish, I'll go. Mino, was it? Why don't you join me in the quicksand? I could use some company. I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. Time to go and get pissed. Yeah. Wrong place. Leave for I, everyone's bigger than me.
Surely, Mick, surely.
Did I say some sun lemons? I did. Munch on the sun lemons. I don't need the XP boost. I get it anyway. Oh, so you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Marlowe. The sword of Nard back from the dead. You'd think I'd be greeted with by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. I said, Mino, you're good with a sword. That's plain to see. But more than that, you've got a purpose. There's a fire burning within you. A former man of conviction, I can recognise a kindred spirit. Garot, named her Frenzy. She's one of the magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for the Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. You know, the hells? Aldous, Sword of Nard, we have come for your head. And if you do that, then how the hell am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Oh, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorous fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Mino? I'll lead, you follow. Come, biatches. Didn't think he would go so far to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink. One with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Love that cutscene where Aldi, the adventurer guild, just shakes their head and just ducks behind, just walks away. Like, again? My apologies, Mino. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. So he's just so infuriating. The shield or technique will allow you to attack from afar without a need for range weaponry. Since we graduated to the primary close range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Mino. And also it won't piss off people. Face of foul. You know, I'm glad you're here. One of our enemies has been one of our members have been attacked and gravely wounded. I need you to go to and help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters, but may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When he last contacted us via link pearl, he said he tried to seek shelter in a coffer and coffin. It's an interesting name for a place. Take this potion and search for him there. I mean, that's a very interesting name for a place. Just call it the Coffer and Coffin. Help me. I can feel my prick you, sister. Oh. It all happened so fast over the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me, nor why they left me alive, but dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. You didn't see anything. At least you're honest. Friend, the fellow outside. I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Why alone was I alone? I recall. You say he was wounded. Thought he was just drunk. Suspicious characters. Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garlish purple robe. At first I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realised he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the silver bazaar. Does that help? It does. It helps me. I know where the silver bazaar is. Ironically, it used to be in Icarite in 1.0.
Say again? Yes.
Purple robe. That sounds familiar. It was him, I swear it. Did you find anything else? Pick this up on the tractor. Well, might well have on to that bastard. Can't say that I've seen the like before. Might as well one with one could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city, because being the businessman he is, he's probably asked to be compensated in exchange. Should have been to Wilmot. Was sure to know something about it. Yes, spoke to Wilmot quite a lot. Well now, if it ain't Mino, everyone's favourite adventurer. I hear you threw your lot in with the gladiators. A questionable decision, given the events of recent days, but each to its own. To what do I owe the pleasure? Scorpion ring, a metal ring engraved with a scorpion, a tail poised ready to strike. Oh, oi, put that away before someone sees it. Where in the seven hells did you get one of those things? What, you didn't recognise the sigil? God's damn fool. Maybe you go stumbling around in the bush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastard will be lurking within. It's been long since the Aldar had seen the criminal nation rise from obscurity to notoriety as quick as the ARR. Word is that they got connections to the Brass Bracelet Syndicate and God knows who else. You didn't hear that from me, and I want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourselves into, understood? Mino, I was wondering when you might return. What news did you bring about injured comrade? He was attacked by a member of the ARR. The ARR. I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from the stone's throw moments ago. A gang of bandits are said to be heading to the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. People living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits wouldn't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians. And if you brass base station, there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Mino. We will protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate, all in one fell swoop. A bit melodramatic, if you ask me. Aldous, I told you never to come here again. How could it hardly while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about? A responsible guildmaster would never risk the lives of a charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Listen, this is the Alcaran you're dealing with. So whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like a common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, this is not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Mino. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Fanaland. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own, is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all what that put me through? I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. You don't even care about people who suffer because of you. Just get out. We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. No, wait. There's something you need to know. Enough. Get out. Get out. Alright. Say some of that for the Alcaran. But you don't try to let Mino here come to harm while you're at it. It's so bizarre. Go via the steps of mold. It's the Sultana. Capturers. I should get Osty Cruiser a capturer plushie for Christmas.
I'd love that.
There you are, Mino. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? Yup. Everyone, let's kick some ass! Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours. What? But why would you be leaving to us first, sword? No, stop. Such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the first sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Zana. Our business here is over. What have you done, Lahabrea? First sword, we must restore the wounded need tending. Let us take them back to the guild. Give me a moment, Mino. I need to think. I wanted to spare you this, Mino. I begged you not to go. You knew how this, that Lahabrea had. Lahabrea and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum, the twin swords of Nafald, they called us. Never lost a match, honoured by the bald of Alamigo himself. But that was then, this is now. When I learned Lahabrea had single-handedly transformed the ARR from a common gang of thieves into the most fit combination family, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this war. The Lahabrea I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Mino, I promise. One more. Another one to do? Homecoming. I'll do the archer after time. Pray return to the wine King Sands. Boing, 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 boing.
You're having fun there.
I'm having fun until I get into here and listen to Venus speak. Then all the fun just ends. Wrath of Titan. Finna is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions on the new development. Is she going to speak? If we are speaking section.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Because they speak, I don't have to speak for them.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yeah, yes, told us here.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The most perilous of all perils. Really perilous of perils.
But it's not called Beast Tribe anymore.
You tell them.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Yay, Titan.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Mervib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Yeah, because at one point I died.
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
He's a giant jelly bean, that's all you need to know.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
Mom with a book, just told her.
No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept?
Do I have a choice?
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Yeah. Easy for her to say. Good to see you, Private Oak here. It's the science thing. It's my rank, damn it. How dare you? The science. How dare you? Science sent word that you are on your way. To business then. We did. We were told the accident that the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers in Ogomodo. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primer. Admiral. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private. Okay. Proud that I am to call you one of our own. Forgive the lacking of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address me no person. We know since the conflict long have to the Shahagan and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes returned. But they have long disbanded. We must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the science of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Olympus's best hope. I hope you're right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression, nor do the Phalacosity make a pact with the beastmen in such that each would keep their own lands and no blood would be shed. It was not the Nemosians that violated this agreement. Dissatisfied with their lot, shall we condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sowed. I advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Yestola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. The wrong is mine. Freely I do claim. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or you will have us fall upon your swords. My apologies. My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of international citizenry are, of course, our paramount concern. Already, we have reserved disruption in the XIV for further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I'm asked much of you. I know that our need is great. Can I count on you, Private? With my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that no longer are amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict before we meet Titan in the field. However, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may know me no more, but several of its former members still live. There is said to be one who employs in the great fleet meals in London and Moscow. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Okay, eh? I'm going to bugger off and do something completely different and not help you. No, it's too far away. We got more. I like this Taylor, but God is she useless in ARR.
Yep.
How's your war going? We didn't pat you on your noob.
No, I'm playing trading card game simulator.
Trading card games.
Shop. Yeah, and the shop simulator.
Oh.
PPG workshop simulator.
Aye, so you're selling not the Magic the Gathering and not Pokemon.
No. And
but they are in their names, but it's just changed for because with the person bits that
no Pokemon mod for this. That's just not.
Or Magic the Gathering. Touchscreen. Lay down your burdens, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time finding a lass for free. You going to say something, adventurer, or just staring? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a mill and mill in peace no more? Still seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose I wouldn't hurt but oblige you. Considering yourself lucky, lass, the old tacticum of the company is best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Yeah, stories of his glory days. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested the primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Titus. If only. Oh, if only you'd been there to see.
Nice little reference, huh?
It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. The boys fought him for me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights. We did. Ground trembled whenever every step Titus took. When he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball in the gut. Oh no, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? My goddamn hero. Yes, you know, the people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I've got a feeling I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favour and kill those rats that have been made the nest in the vineyard just south of here? Right? Do that. Titus. Who is it? I fancy Ted. He does the laugh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching my own stream. I'll keep an eye on it. He is, but the cat can't be around all the time. Plus, since I started annoying certain people on Facebook, they tended to appear in places they shouldn't be. Pretty much. Ah, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Saved me the hassle of, never mind. What, you're still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. Kind only a veteran with 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove to me you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't, in good conscience, tell you a damn thing. At very least, you need to be capable of staying, say, Google. Come to think of it, it ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for flowered meal here, so you ought to have no trouble in finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut them one down quickly with a skilled axeman like myself. Any road. Why don't you go heading west and standing a lookout in case of Google's come calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Big old fuck off war. I like war. War's good. You again. Then that Google was in the military's dead. Didn't think you had it in your venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I can tell you our secrets. Tolkien remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dreaded primal Titus. So, I was saying I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you do what? Tankcom. You were in here drinking again. If you are, that Google better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on it. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? Then what will your friend here say if I asked her? She's your vouch for me, of course. Isn't that right, friend? Tell me the truth. Was it Tankton that sued the Google, or was it you? Chief, what you're saying is me, Tankton, the finest accident ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries and enemies who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who the hell, seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink sodden dream. Company of heroes stood tight in your bloody half-wit. Well, see, Tidus was what me and lads used to call. That's the biggest load of Shahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth from the Mosian way. Tankum, if you didn't slay the Google, you may consider your contract revoked. But look at me. You're the lying bastard. Well, considering this was what 11 years before that came in. No, somebody wrote this. All right. Yeah, first one. Alright, I admit, I lied about being in a company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blabbering, Takim. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. I just wanted to kept getting turned away for old folk who I asked for work. And I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and for this grizzled marauder, everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one. But he went and believed me, so well, look, his name was Westgate. Alright? Westgate. Westgate, one skillet. Yeah, fuck it, I can't pronounce that shit. I'll just call him Whiskey. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that name thing is. That's what you want, ain't it? Come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, and it was fair. Yeah, forgive the lug. He meant well. To the Costa del Sol. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I spent a long time in the Costa del Sol in Final Fantasy VII. Surprised the music doesn't play here. Sure, I tuned in. I just love the fact that Hojo's sitting there on the beach, giving a shit. He just doesn't give a shit. He's like, "Are you going to fight me here?" No. Go away. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are dependent upon us. He's waistcoat. That's it. You fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales. Don't be so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours. My associate here is bathed in the Fritz hellfire and nymph. She is blessed with a power to protect her from primal influences, thus she was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We only lack the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will mean not enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and fell primals, but each victory was bought by the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us one of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives will be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. I will not send you into the old Gomodo honor ring. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee the securities of a Master Garagio's estate. Perhaps we can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks to enemies at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way to Old Gomorrah. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquaintance, but to request to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we're to best Titan. Forgive me, I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are you? Are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids. However trifling, remember the fate of Limsa was a hanged. Whiskets would like you to verify that you have not become complete fraud. Oh, thanks. Master Gugaru's requests to have come more demanding than you realise. Before I set you on your true task, I would like you to verify that it won't be a waste of my time. And Nyx has recently been seen prowling on the breach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want the large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you'll have no difficulty in luring it out with. Herring. Slay the Nix in return. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg of proof of the kill. You shall go and hunt. You will cut down the largest tree in the forest with a herring.
But you didn't cut down the tree.
That's disgusting. Well, there you go with the Nix. This. At least you're thinking me overly cautious for testing you this way. You should know that we had an incident not long ago. Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past because he had served in the company heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway. Now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talents. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Kakudru wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Kakudru desires can be easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. That's gonna be cheese.
You need to bring me some cheese and some wine.
Cheese and wine, yeah. Cheese and wine. Naturally, such fine dining can be accompanied with suitable wine. By suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, I can wait for the time being. I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries you once served under my command still live, and I'll guide you on your quest. The first ingredient. You have to travel to the South Shroud, and speak with Mandarel at Camp Tranquil. What do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time, as this your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not intended to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Kite. I was expecting you. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant Antimatorpus. The mention an acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. I will not help. Will I help you get it? Nah, you've missed me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive any promotion. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear, this business between you, me and the captain must remain secret. See, I don't regret my time spent in the company in the slightest, travelling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. At least she's honest. Alas, Gardanians are by and large an unforgiving lot. The Tolt here being a rare exception. I had to go to great lengths to ensure that I was seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all the other activities I'd so dearly miss. So I understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion the noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. You'll try. You may be 8 foot tall, and I may be 4 foot. I'll still kick your ass. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Avamatorvus egg in the nest to the east here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Mino. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. No, all I need is my trusty chocobo and my little carbuncle. And one HP and a dream. Avamatorvuses have never been intimidating in any Final Fantasy game I've ever faced.
Say again?
Avamatorvuses. You know, the armored tortoise.
Yeah.
They're the big ones. They've never been intimidating. I thought you might have been in good sense to leave this place, but your continued presence, I take it you intended to preserve to the bitter end. Exceptionally large egg will receive the unbreakable shoulder, and when it hatches the baby Avamatorvus that emerges will likely be as large as the hound. Haha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me, and I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Funland. In the Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Udo Nun. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels, man. Charbol Ted. State your business, adventurer. Haha, this is the one that Wastelet sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. Until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. Have you seen your share of battle? You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistake in that. And you've managed to obtain the Entomatortis egg. However, it's not more than a display of brute force and fine courage. The new and I once forgot, also believed in his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood the victory goes the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. Why I claim my position and why I still hold it, and that's why I would not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment, where dwells a warrior renowned in both his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first lure him away from the encampment. This is where your test to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why you ask? You'll have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go and slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. That's the roll is ours, that guy. I wonder if he's Welsh.
Who knows?
The sunken temple of Quan.
Unlocked that.
Yeah, I love that. Also can unlock the cutter's claw as well. Don't want to, but I have to. Excuse me. Tell me, adventurer, is our nemesis dead? Tis a fine necklace, and befits the veteran of countless battles. It makes an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Yeah, either way, you impress me, my adventurer. I shall tell you the ingredient of the ingredient you seek. Shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what we can or cannot be. You have to have a well-wit worm to hunt. Sandworms live brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-wit worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and meat is highly prized delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Secoli. A freshly slaughtered angular carcass would be my choice of bait. In an area teeming with angulars in the east, we've marked upon your map, along with the location where well-wit worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Nice of him. Apparently, the other things are chocobos, so.
Again?
In Rebirth.
Sounds like everything.
Better unlock another dungeon here. The cheese dungeon against the goblins. The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Mino. The meat will be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wesker. Sorry, worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret I say that I know naught of its location. For the notes, you should return to Costa del Sol and see that Westgate's corns. And then, but hold for a moment, since you'll be meeting the captain soon again. There's something I'd like to deliver. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I would be grateful if you would deliver it on my behalf. It was reckless. I was reckless in my youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have and I owe is to his wisdom and generosity. Wesker is a firm yet fair teacher and an expert moulder of men. I suspect that this is still the case now. Please give him my regards. First things first. Hello, amigo. Tired. Because of the sacred temple of Kwanor remains of it, at least. Used to be an ancient Benedrians as a place of worship of the sun goddess Azima. Much of the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say the investigation proceeds at a snail's pace, that is, when it proceeds at all. We've seen that the Behedians have rigged the temple with all manner of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. I have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many who have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to have braved the depths, we would welcome your aid. Temple of Corn should now be unlocked. Yay. Can't just cry as well. Another time.
Not sleepy, huh?
No. I got the cheese dungeon to do next. That's the one that's actually the MSQ version. The MSQ takes priority over the and plus I shouldn't technically be at the level to unlock it anyway, but I am. I'm like 10 levels above the MSQ in the moment. Well, mate, me know, Landrel and Undat both speak highly of you. What brings you here today? Yeah. My favourite. I still have to thank them in person. Now, I have one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenar this time to obtain it. Nope, you can fight goblins. The things we do for cheese. Truth be told, I've never intended you to collect this last ingredient. Bay Fox, my old quartermaster, wishes to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble with the long stock, and that delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing in the incident itself, but I feared the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the hidden forge docks and speak with Ozon and Nanzon. He will direct you to the terrain catcher Gully, where Bay Fox and her people have made their home. I can't wait to unlock flying. Da do 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 do. That will make this so pointless trip really short. Okay, on zoom lens on. What's the hurry, Venture House? Something happened over at the Gobby settlement. Don't know why, so we could help a bunch of beastmen, but I ain't to talk to Skipper over yonder. She'll ferry ye to try and catch a gully. Forty gil.
Then ahead of. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you, Pat.
Yep, toodaloo.
Grey Fox and Talks. Pisk Shishcock. Tongue flaps of the West Cats as reaching ears of Bray Fox. Uplander is to come for tasty, fresh gobby treats, yes. Quest priors Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beasts chase gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock need goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop, which much hand landing. NPCs to get done quicker. Yeah. What's up? Yes. Okay. Right. Yeah, I can't. I've got much on my stream. I'll look at it later. No, look, hang on. It's in the middle of a dungeon. But I'll do it. I shall look for you. No. Okay, what am I looking at? Treasure chest. Do it. I do. Oh, so you broke the gun. Bad, nasty piece. Shush, gosh, gotta be fucking day sharp and just take gate key, open the head. Cool. I want him to know what the hell is. Gotcha. Okay. Don't like the battle persistence. Okay, okay. See you later. Bye. Well,
I'll be stop for this time.
Yeah, clear that bubble, it will kill the person who's inside it. Always kill the bubble. Oh. First dragon. Sorry to take so long, but it would be short if I had other people. So, I'd rather get out of the way with instead of 7 centuries waiting for the queue. And it will take a long time for the queue to pop. Boss time. Man who stole the Gobby's cheese. Come on. So, not really communicating much. Indeed. Sugar. Goodly Uplander has fates of gobby folk. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted the plains, making Uplander as goodly head for Flighty think. Bay Fox happy gives Beastie tasty faced gobby treats for clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweat gobby treat. Special make for secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Bay Fox ever say. Escape. We have done what you went to do. I gather you solved Bay Fox's little problem. Pungent odour of this hard yellow cheese bound in blue and green mould is the most comparable when raw. Damp boot of a zombie after stepping on a ripe. The pungent odour of this hard yellow cheese bound in blue green mould is the most comparable to the warm, damp boot of a zombie after stepping in a ripe chocobo dung. Goblins claim it is a delicacy, but then again, they have their master filter out their aroma. My God, it's this unholy stench. This is it's definitely goblin juice. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavourful. How is it made? You remain ignorant of such things. I still remember why I learned what kind of milk they use. What do you mean forgot the wine? Bravo, Mino. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honoured with a marvellous banquet. And what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport, seek out Charlemagne Lamoni, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him his order slip, and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Charlemagne Lamoni my regards. Sweat, rime, blood, aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? Well, let me guess, a request from the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of Loma perfume, and there's also the unmistakable odour of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Kaguru wouldn't not settle for anything less than the best. But perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction is not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate with others. But you have no interest in my affairs. I wish only to discuss the one I suspect. Yes, Mazagorori would settle for anything less than the best. Des Whites and his crew would be quite busy preparing for an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It would have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of the work, and none can deny that it pays well. But you have grown impatient and must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. Best vintages in town are hoarded by Bagari. He owns and operates the largest winery in Valbrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request, and given the circumstances we must needs beg his assistance. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal was too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. A nephrite Vinter bid you that nephrite Vinter bid you seek big with me, huh? Neither you nor your friend has a palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Google urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. I take it he said no, really, in those words. Well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. While I was not only denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Mr. Mercer is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not have been a problem. Alas, the quantity of our properties declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that the grapes are poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vigorons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced grape bearing vine that never seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic and most complex and most favourable of all wines, ale, the legendary Brackus wines, were born right here in Winepool. Beg pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege of sampling that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. They transcended my mortal flesh was one of all creation. So, but that's all too often said. The calamity changed. The Brackus wine not be destroyed along with much of the existing stock of Brackus wine, which little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. But if we can't convince Brayak Bagarat to part with his wines, our next best option is as ridiculous as it sounds, to find someone who has a bottle of Brackus wine, and to offer them every gil we could spare. I've heard rumours that one of the figurines of trendy divine yards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could chance picking it. Yeah, excuse me. So you. Where's this guy? What? Do I have a Brackus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Brackus wine? Bah, don't remind me. You have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from feeding the elements. Never count on the bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. No luck. Most regrettable. But then we had to try. But Brackus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due to the part of my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a winter. After Titan blinded me in the battle beneath Ogomura, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Brackus wine for the first time that I realised that I still had so much I could experience. Even in my condition, it helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that the wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. I must say, this talk of Brackus wine has made me a rather nostalgic indeed. There's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favour I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Velbrunn, across Villebrand, a vagabond drink. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Rest took me in and nursed me back with health. Though he gave me his first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own creation, and I would be most grateful if you could deliver it to me in my stead. Dress himself sometimes works in the Raincatcher galley docks, so perhaps Rystiric can tell you where to find him. Dress. Oh, you mean the hermit? I tossed him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. Doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave him well alone. I say, if you have a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the 7th spring. What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I do not want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Killing dynamic swarm. The shit I do to find a way. It would be in anyone's best interest if they could give me what I want, because I'd have to kill here to get a primal that could kill everyone here. Doesn't going to respawn, but I guess it doesn't matter. If it wasn't so loud anymore, did you do that? Thank you. You helped me even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission here when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Guardian. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die of some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That night was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today, the Red Mantis collected sap from a nearby palm tree. If placed in the coconut shells and stored under for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left the 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he moved on with his life. Hope that one day to do the same. Been right back to wine port rather than piss about. It's been some time, Mino. What news do you have for us? Yes, I do recall you had some knowledge of winemaking, simplistic but nevertheless effective methods of utilising natural properties of palm sap. We shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. But we are no different, Dress and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars defy us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Mino. By the gods, Mino, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I have discovered something extraordinary about Teresa's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which is very distinct shape and unusual odour. I thought it was I was going mad at first, but I know certain that these are of a Bracchus grapevine. You know what this means? Somewhere around the galaxy, the legendary vine still grows. We could have changed the cutting, which could revive the Bracchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see if he remembers. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. It's just a fresh Google tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, but please be careful. Some Googles are more territorial than others. You may have to defend yourself. Search for the Google near near the Juggernaut. What did Dress have to say, Mino? Tell me everything. Aha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold my hands a Brecker's grapevine cut it. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vinterer could. 12's of my weakness. It is a Brecker's grapevine. Where did you ever find this fantastic specimen? But what? You would offer me this to me, but why? There is none other better position to reconstruct the Brecker's vineyards than you, Master Bailigat. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply for your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across the Eorzea will once again be clamouring for the cask of Wineport's legendary Brecker's wine. Sir, you needn't. Wait, the shepherdess bottle, the scent of this label, could it possibly be? It's 1547 Brecker's. That's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since the year since before the calamity. It was a crown jewel of my personal collection for years. I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be an ideal time. But now I realise that they've never meant for me. It should be savoured by the saviours of Wineport, I say. You made us an offer we cannot refuse, Master Gariga, which is an offer for no fine on wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Mino. Thanks for your kindness and generosity. Aye, but not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wisecat. Oh yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man, and I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. $14.57. 1547? 1547, I think he said it was. Oh yes, Dad. Greetings, men. I thought it was fitting I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all you have accomplished. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so while the wine I asked you to bring. Vintage wine from the year 1547 of the 6th Astral era. Is that 7 hells at 1547 Brackus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit I didn't think you had it in you. Congratulations, Mino. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol's ever seen in years. Sooner than if you went to, I hope our guests appreciate you. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short time ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Taylor is concerned for your well-being. You have a look of a woman who has been to the 7 hells and back. That I guess it should be expected to supply the victuals of the banquet held in her honor. This is while the shadow of Titan looms over all of us in biggest belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to ensure such ignominy, I feel I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Yastola. Lady okay. A thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. I had now known I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Huh? Come now. She must have sensed something was amiss. Did you seriously think I would send you running the lamps and breath of eels here for a banquet? Did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Mino had no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would have been so good to enlighten her? Aye, fair. Fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 are chosen now by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by their own character. If one would ever found wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we saw that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave, eager souls to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the depths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you designed to test Mino on such compendable thoughtlessness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, which is certain. She's willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it would cost her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey relentlessly as a child of the sand and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days would care only for fortune and glory. Mino, however, is a kind and generous soul, and certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who gladly fight at her side. Picture shock. When the Uplander is talentless plainsmaker. Tricksy foes for mighty rockman. I only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We, the 5 of the company of heroes, hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags and Mino, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. For the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat drink and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Mino, Titan's Bane. Mino, Titan's Bane. Congratulations, sweetlings. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Tasting the exotic feast triggered a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of nymphs and Lamosa, Eorzea, or anything beyond this chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory is ever achieved alone. Pishok. Goody Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobby folk cannot be coming to the rescue this time. Ah, Mino, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan you'll look him in the eye and tell him that Lendrell sends you regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Mino. This is the one of many. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortune to the rival of the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Mino. This banquet was much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, and now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan is yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good his promise. I shall speak with him again. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we'll show you the way. Travel to the Bronze Lake in Upper Lanozka. There you will meet Ryoju, another man who once served in the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, it will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly in 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear and meet you at this fourth location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. Up above? Motherfucker. Well. Greetings, lass. Might be the one the captain said would be calling. I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining it myself twice. Years ago, when we were weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman's aetherites. See? Huh? What's that look for? Nothing minimum? He speaks of an unamplified aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Least you wonder, there's no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Mino. Well, if ain't the Charlie and lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. Towns between Ogoromoro form a bewildering labyrinth which no outsider has ever explored. Our company here has managed to navigate it as a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We ain't daft enough to be going in the front. The kobolds were always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know you'll have got 100 tons of old rock on your noggin. Suicide is even tried to see. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it is that we've got us thinking. I mean, Ugamara mines have a bleeding city, aren't they? Getting around the city that big would be right a pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it would stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there wasn't Etherite shards in the depths of Ogoromoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify the signatures within the live stream. Well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Shardian bloke to help us, see, delivered us right to Titan's bedchamber, he did. Right, I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying that it went nothing any Shardian scholar worth a salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating the beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happened to be yes. But in order to guide a traveller to the said beacon safely, a second party would be required to. It's possible, in theory at least. Yeah, I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. You are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of old faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zimmer's Run and get a closer look at the aetherite? Ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Naught you can't handle, mind. I want to ride my chocobo all day, my chocobo. I hope you're enjoying this. been quite a while. But we should finish here at Titan's doorstep, which means a fight with Titan will be in the next part. This is an E5 the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. Yes, as Pamanimo speculated. It is, in its present state, the E5 signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you have to proceed without me, Mino. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your own path of escape. Fear not. I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I'll be able to stabilize the Euphrates signature and thereby join you. A bit belated. Until such time I do, you will be on your own. Now, let's see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far beyond the mountain. Can only speculate that this is what you will find there. So I stint not for your preparations. There we are, the naval. We're doing duty support, can find other players. But I am not going to do that today. We're going to head back to Limsa and Lamosa. And we'll end the stream. We've been going quite a while. Nearly 3 hours. Jesus. My longest stream. Got sucked in. Wow. Anyway, I'm the Big VH2. Thank you very much for watching. If you've managed to sit through the entirety of the 3 hours, or you choked it, or you broke it up in little pieces and watched it in pieces. To me. Hopefully you watched it. Until then, I'm the Big VH2. Please subscribe, comment, and welcome. Appreciate it. And I will see you in the next part. We shall face off against Titan. Till then, bye bye.